The new Redmi Note 12 Turbo was finally released as scheduled. This phone can be called the Ice Mage in the phone. Let's take a look at its appearance through the unboxing pictures. When you get a Redmi Note 12 Turbo, the most attractive thing is naturally the design on the back of the phone. The main color of ice feather white is naturally white, but on the white glass back panel, Note 12 Turbo incorporates a unique texture similar to frost condensation, which gradually spreads from the bottom of the phone to the vicinity of the camera. It looks like the special effects of frost magic skills in Anime games, which is very cool. And under the effect of this frosty texture, the back of Note 12 Turbo's phone will also show a blue luster under different light angles, adding a magical feeling visually. Without this iconic frosty texture, the overall design of the back of Note 12 Turbo can be called simple. It does not have a large camera module. The three cameras are designed in an island style, and the lens ring around the camera is also made. White is used to blend in better with the back. The back panel of the Note 12 Turbo is surrounded by slightly curved surfaces, and the curved surfaces on the left and right sides are more curved, which can better take care of the hand feel. The glass back panel and the metal middle frame of the phone are seamlessly joined. Along the middle frame to the front of the phone, the Note 12 Turbo has a 6.67-inch thin frame screen with a screen-to-body ratio of 93.4%. The borders on all sides are extremely narrow, and the chin is only 2.22 millimeters. When the screen is on, the front looks very beautiful. Above the screen is a front camera with a hole in the center. It can be seen that the border on the upper forehead is also very narrow. In other respects, the top of the Note 12 Turbo phone has a 3.5mm headphone jack, speaker, and microphone, and the bottom has a SIM card slot, microphone, USB Type-C interface, and speaker. The left side of the phone is the power button and the volume button, and there are no buttons on the right side. In addition to the phone, there are 67-watt chargers, data cables, clear water sets, card removal pins, manuals, etc. in the box. The biggest highlight of Note 12 Turbo is undoubtedly the new Snapdragon 7 Plus mobile platform. Like the Note 12 Turbo, the Snapdragon 7 Plus is a product with an unusual name. Although the Snapdragon 7 Plus looks like a 7 series platform, in fact, the Snapdragon 7 Plus and Snapdragon 8 Plus mobile platforms are basically same origin in terms of core architecture and technology. Compared with the latter, Snapdragon 7 Plus uses the same CPU and GPU architecture, the same 4nm process, and the same LPDDR5 and UFS 3.1 storage specifications. Let's take a look at the running score first. Antutu platform Note 12 Turbo scored 95 watts. This score is compared with the 1.09 million of Redmi's own Model K60 in our database. The biggest difference between the two is reflected in the GPU performance level. In contrast, the Snapdragon 7 Plus platform of the Note 12 Turbo is about 120,000 points lower than the Snapdragon 8 Plus in the GPU score item. The conclusion is that the Snapdragon 7 Plus and the current Snapdragon 8 Plus flagship, especially the downclocked version of the flagship, are very close in terms of gaming performance. The main difference is reflected in the overloaded game scene like Genshin Impact. In addition to the difference in the performance configuration of the Snapdragon 7 Plus itself, this difference is also related to the adjustment strategy and heat dissipation configuration of different models. In terms of cameras, Note 12 Turbo uses a 64-megapixel rear 3-camera solution, and the main camera supports optical image stabilization. The two secondary cameras are still a combination of the classic 8-megapixel super wide-angle and 2-megapixel macro. In fact, there is nothing worth mentioning about this set of impact schemes. It is a common configuration on models of this level, and is mainly satisfied with daily shooting. Generally speaking, the Redmi Note 12 Turbo is very sincere in its overall appearance. The texture of the phone with ice feather white magic effects looks very impressive, and at the same time, it is also very solid in terms of workmanship quality. I believe its appearance will not let you down. What do you think about the new phone? Write your opinion. Thanks for watching and see you soon.